What if the way most students study is completely wrong? Imagine spending 5 hours highlighting textbooks, rereading notes, and watching lectures, only to forget almost everything a few days later. Sounds familiar? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're uncovering one of the biggest lies in education: passive learning versus active recall. One of these methods makes your brain stronger, sharper, and faster at remembering information. The other only gives you the illusion of learning. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why some students study less but score higher than everyone else. Let's start with passive learning, the method almost everyone uses without realizing it. Passive learning happens when you simply consume information without challenging your brain. Things like rereading notes, highlighting entire pages, watching endless lectures, or copying textbooks word for word feel productive because your brain recognizes the information. But recognition is not the same as remembering. It's like watching fitness videos and expecting muscles to grow without exercising. Your brain becomes comfortable, and comfortable brains don't learn deeply. This is why many students say, "I studied everything, but during the exam, my mind went blank." Now enter active recall, the study technique backed by neuroscience and used by top-performing students worldwide. Active recall forces your brain to retrieve information without looking at the answer. Instead of rereading a chapter, you close the book and ask yourself questions. Instead of highlighting notes, you try explaining the topic from memory like a teacher. And here's the shocking part: struggling to remember is actually what strengthens memory. Scientists call this the testing effect. Every time your brain works to retrieve information, the neural connections become stronger. In simple words, the harder your brain works to remember something, the easier it becomes to recall later. Here's a simple example. Imagine two students preparing for an exam. Student A rereads notes for 4 hours. Student B studies for 2 hours, but spends most of the time testing themselves with questions, flashcards, and self-explanations. A few days later, Student B usually remembers more. Why? Because memory is built through retrieval, not repetition alone. This is also why practice tests are so powerful. They train your brain for the exact skill exams require: recalling information under pressure. And if you combine active recall with spaced repetition, reviewing information across multiple days, your memory becomes dramatically stronger. So which actually works better? Science is very clear. Active recall beats passive learning almost every time. Passive learning may feel easier, but active recall creates long-term understanding. The truth is, your brain learns best when it struggles a little. That struggle is not failure. It's growth happening inside your mind. So the next time you study, stop just reading and start remembering. Quiz yourself, teach others, write from memory, and challenge your brain actively. If you enjoyed this video and want more science-backed study and psychology content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And comment below. Are you more of a passive learner or an active recall learner? See you in the next video.